there, folks, then, and welcome to the final 4 games of our season with AFC Thames with me, DoctorBenjyFM. Good to see you. I hope I find you very, 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 very well. Is that too many verys? That felt like too many verys. Today, then, we play Kings Lynn and Notts County in 2 episodes this weekend today, and of course tomorrow. You've had weekends before, I presume. And it's a battle then to discover, can we be promoted? Now, I said we'd play through against Salford and Rotherham, and we'll see where we stand. And in those games, there were 2 very successful victories for us. And our form recently is kind of comedic. Again, the lack of draws is amusing to me at the very least. Salford was a 3-1 victory in that one. Cooney stepping up, really doing the absolute business for us in that role. I thought I'd try Gabriel Jesus at right wing. Won't be doing that again. For good fun, though, at least. So, yeah, again, a really good result. He got put after 3 minutes. I thought this is not going to be Gabriel's day, is it? And then, well, this was a pleasant sight to see. Rotherham are up next. It was a 3-0 win, and you'll see it there. Olkanainen came back in. Ollie doing the absolute business for us with a penalty and a goal in the 73rd minute, just to seal things off. Rotherham didn't even get a shot on target, so we'll take that all day, every day. And yeah, things are looking up. So Kings Lynn, Notts County, Gillingham and Exeter, those are the 4 sides then that stand in our way. Today we play Kings Lynn, who are 13th, and Notts County that are 11th, and it gives us an opportunity today. It could happen today. We are 83 points, as are Chesterfield. Oxford United now have risen above a little bit. Wrexham lost a game recently, but the interesting thing about that, of course, is they played Oxford United. So again, a battle at the top of the table. And from what I can tell, the top 4, I don't think, I could be wrong, I don't think the top 4 play each other at any point in the rest of this season. We'll just check on Oxford's fixtures as well. I don't think they play any of the big boys. No, so their form's good. Bloody hell. So you can see it's going to be a battle, basically, of who can get the best results in these final few games. Their fixtures, Oxford's, are very, very easy. Of course, the team we have to be most worried about is Wrexham. How easy or tough is their running? Northampton in 17th, Accrington in 15th. Crew's quite tricky, as is Mansfield. So some tough games for Wrexham at the very, very end of the season, which gives me a little bit of hope going into the final games. Of course, we play Gillingham and Exeter. Our game's very easy, whereas Wrexham's not so much. And I like that when I say Exeter, my Alexa goes, have I been called upon? No, you haven't. Not this time. So then, let's get stuck into this first game. And the injuries have continued. The most recent players we've lost then, Barras is gone. 7 days to 2 weeks with a twisted ankle, so he can't feature for us at the moment. And Paul Ellison, you noticed I played Gabriel Jesus on the right-hand side. There was a reason for it. Ellison, a hernia, 3 weeks as well. So misses the next couple of games, definitely misses today's episode. So yeah, it's been a bit of a mishmash, really. Cooney's been playing on the right-hand side for me. Why I played him as an advanced playmaker, I don't know. I guess it was the Jesus factor. Things happen with me viewers. McKinney then plays behind Ollie, who's back in the side. Latham one side, Renatinho and Zealand Shannon in the centre, which means that Dylan comes onto the bench for Ellison, who again has picked up this injury now. Andrews for today's game as well is suspended. He and McBride normally play at the back together, but Ralph and McBride have formed a nice little partnership, so let's see if that can continue for us. You can see our attacking players are playing well this season. Our defensive players not so well this season. So here we are then. Luke Bell starts in goal. Butler, Ralph, McBride, MacArthur, and the front lot. I've taken you through. So, Kingston up first. It's a home game. It's a game that I'm expecting to win. But can we win it? Okay, then. This is where things get interesting. Again, today could be the day. Who knows? I don't know. If things work out for us, if Wrexham lose both of their games, we win both of ours, there's a chance that we can be promoted here and now. I would love to win the division as well, I should say. That's sort of an extra sort of thing to this. Whether that's happening, it feels unlikely. After the drama of last season, I feel like our end of seasons have been a bit calamitous, so I am concerned going into these games against Kings Lynn. The most surprising thing to happen today would be if we draw, which I think no one's expecting. Okay, is it going to be back-to-back promotions? Is League One waiting for us? And our championship sides, of course, relegated to League One, terrifying me, just the thought of them. Yes, they are. Of course, we'll keep an eye on what happens in the Wrexham game. Wrexham are not. Oh, they are playing Northampton as Latham goes short with the cross. I say the cross, the corner. Zealand Shannon. Oh, of course, he's saving us again, viewers. Zealand gets the goal. Unbelievable scenes. We'll cut to him now. What's his reaction, Zealand? Never mind. You win some, you lose some. As the ball, Latham lays it off. Zealand Shannon left-footed. It's a beautiful strike. Wow, who saw that coming? Not I, viewers. Not I. Thames 1, Kings Lynn 0. We love this. Okay then. I mean, if it stays like this, we're very, very happy. Of course, again, keep an eye on Wrexham, who are a goal down and a man down. Goodness me, that's not good for them at all. League table-wise then, That must be looking very good for us. Oxford are winning their game at Fleetwood. That's kind of to be expected, of course. And, well, again, the Wrexham game is the one that matters. But here's a bit of action as Kings Lynn go forward. Bell with a great save. He and Canon have definitely mixed and matched this season. I've not been settled on either of the goalkeepers. But regardless, we keep a clean sheet as the ball's played in and headed away again in Thames. I've got to say, this first half, we could just hold on and hold the lead going into the second half. Things are looking pretty good for the boys. And, well, goodness gracious me, is this going to happen for us in today's episode? If it remains like this, viewers, the chances increase an awful lot at half-time then. Thames 1. Kings Lynn 0. Analytically, we are playing a very, very high line compared to Kings Lynn, who are sitting back, and yeah, we like that a lot. Makes life a lot easier for us. Can play on the front foot. Don't really need to change anything at all. It's quite simple, actually, as things stand. Let's flick to the league table, though. Let's see how that's looking right now. And you can see there's a 5-point gap with 3 to go opening up. It would mean that there'd still have to be a little bit of a twist of the tail in the very last game, but it could happen today. Of course, if Kings Lynn miraculously come back out of nowhere, which is, again, something that's prone to happen to me on Football Manager this year, you never know. As they hit the bar, I probably don't need to be quite as attacking, of course, and learning lessons from previous seasons, I probably can be a little bit more reserved in my general play. As another corner, though, of course, we scored from the previous one. Zealand Shannon finds McKinney. Big chance. Oh, my goodness me. Smashed it into the back of the net. Shannon picks up not just an assist, but a goal in this game. And McKinney, with a fantastic strike, makes it 2-0. And now, attention terms, I think Wrexham, by all accounts, have got an equaliser. 82 points for them, of course. If we can create that 6-point gap between that now and the end of the episode, then wow, we will be all but promoted, I suspect, as Thames 2. Look at this. This is fun. Okay, back to the latest scores, and we'll check in then. Wrexham, well, they did equalise, but they've got a goal behind again. Northampton retake the lead. The 10 men of of Wrexham are not finding a way to win right now. Chesterfield will be holding their game as well, as I think we're gonna make a change, waste a little bit of time. Gabriel Jesus is going to come on. The ultimate game killer, viewers. With 8 minutes to go, we've never seen a highlight with Jesus. And that theme is, this is bizarre. Like every single time. You don't go Italian, bring on Gabriel Jesus. The game ends 2-0. This has happened 3 times now. Doesn't even get a rating. Ollie did nothing in the game. Zealand Shannon ran the show, picks up man of the match. Of course he does. And a very successful outing. What happened elsewhere? That ended so quickly, there could have been goals galore. All right, let's find out. Here we go. How good is it looking for us? Again, if Wrexham have lost their game, that is massive for what it means for our next game coming up in just a moment. As we're awaiting the media reaction, the tension is building, and you can see there a 5-point gap. Again, keep an eye on Mansfield, who can continually make this interesting, but our goal difference, viewers, 50 to the 30 and 34 of the 2 sides below us. It means then, if we win our next game, it's not certain, but my word, it's close. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how that one goes down. Then Oxford win their game. Fleetwood got a late goal, but it didn't matter. I'm noticing that Gillingham and Exeter City are 2 final games of the season. I've got to be honest with chat. Chat, I've done it again. Viewers, it's looking very, very good. I call you chat because I stream on Twitch and it happens sometimes, and I'm sorry. And I don't feel good about it, viewers. I don't feel good about it. You're the viewers. You've always been viewers, and I've started calling you chat. Oh, it must be insulting in a way. It's my Twitch chat are mainly made up of absolute wrong'uns. So the idea that you're being lumped in with them lot, you didn't ask for that. Now, if you're both, if you are a Twitch chat person and a viewer, I don't know what happens. I've not thought this through at all. Right then, Notts County, a week to go. It turns out, viewers, being in the 15 years in the future takes a while to continue these days. So I'll see you in a lifetime. Of course, Josh Latham, a day before the game, has picked up an injury. Standard, right? Standard for us right now. We are moments away then. We're nearly at match day. The 21st of April, 2035. Is that the day that Thames get themselves promoted to League One, viewers? Is it? Is it the day? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe I've got a little bit more faith in Wrexham than I should have. Of course, they've got a player suspended now as well. That might be quite important for them. Are they as injury hit as we are? I mean, let's take a look. No, they've got 1 player suspended, who is a central midfielder who's had a pretty average season. Everyone else is definitely available. Okay, it's possible. That's all that has to happen right now. It has to be possible. There is still this desire for me to win the league. So, I mean, if that can happen, that's cool as well. Crawley play Oxford, so we need Crawley to do us a favour. I'm not going to apply any of those things. I like the way that we play. Latham, then, is going to have to step out. Now, I play Gabriel Jesus, but then I would risk no highlights in the game, so probably not going to do that. Josh Latham has got a tight thigh. Now, is that enough of a reason not to play him? I guess it probably is. Problem is, I don't have, other than Chris Brown, I wouldn't consider a natural. I guess it's similar, actually, playing him out there. Maybe if you play him as an inside forward, it works out in a similar way, so we'll do that. It's not perfect, but again, we've got a lot of injuries right now. Fitzpatrick, Barras, Latham, Ellison, Cabbage. He's back on the bench at the very least, so, I mean, he could come on if we need him to. We could always move Ollie out to the left-hand side if needed. Here we go, then. You can see our side's certainly not at its strongest, but it's good enough. Can we win our game against Notts County? Can we be promoted here and now? Let's find out. Something that's only just come into my brain, viewers, is if we don't win, and at the same time, if we don't win and Wrexham do win, that makes the last episode a lot more interesting than I want it to be. All right, we're giving the boys the absolute maximum G up. As again, I've always dreamt of this, winning promotion away at Notts County. That's the dream, viewers. All right, do you know what? I didn't do any shouts in the last game. Didn't need to. We were just cruise control. Of course, then keep your eyes on the prize as Wrexham at the top of the list there against Accrington. A shot goes in very early from Ollie. Keep an eye on what happens then in that game. If they lose, if they drop points, this could be ours today. And actually, with that in mind, as Wrexham go 1-0 up, Oxford and Chesterfield probably hoping for similar things as well as Accrington level things. Now, if they draw and we add 2 points on, how does that look for us then? We'll be on 89, they'll be on 82. As things that, oh man, it could happen. It could happen. As Mansfield, well, I did say Mansfield could be the shock entry into the final part of this season. As Mansfield played Chesterfield as well, actually. So the battle is actually not over as we know it. It's a very boring first half. It was Gabriel Jesus on? No, it's Brown has had a very, very quiet game. I'm going to try and break the curse of Gabriel Jesus. If he's not playing well after, let's say, a period of time, I'm going to put Ollie's going to play as an advanced forward over to the left of him. Jesus is going to play sort of deep lying forward, I think. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I've bought Gabriel Jesus and I'm determined to make this work. How has he got 4 dribbling? I know he can't run, but still, you'd think he could do some keep-ups. He's still got really high flair. So, yeah, it is really confusing. As the game then is carrying on, we'll keep the league table. Can you see it above my head? You can, just about. It's just enough as well that you can see Mansfield absolutely destroying Chesterfield right now, and that actually keeps things alive more so than anything Wrexham are doing. As Wrexham now 2-1 down, it doesn't matter because Chesterfield are being hugely upset as things stand. Oh, no. If we had 2 points on and go to 80, I mean, that is very close. The goal difference would make it pretty much ours. Okay, I'm doing a thing that I didn't think I wanted. I didn't want to do this, but I am doing this. Cabbage is coming off for Gabriel Jesus, which I am sorry about, Gabriel, but literally nothing's happening. All right, is the highlight now going to appear in the final stages? It doesn't feel like it, does it? Is this going to be a completely highlightless game where Accrington continue to beat Wrexham, who I think have scored late? Is there going to be... Now, what do I do here? Do I just play for the draw, knowing that the 2 games we've got tomorrow are quite straightforward? This is such a bizarre end to any season. The gap right now is 4 points. Chesterfield aren't going to come back at 5-1 right now. Wrexham are out of it. Well, let's say they're out of it. They're not out of it because of what Mansfield are doing to Chesterfield. If Chesterfield had won and we'd won, it would have all been over. And with a few minutes left to go, we know a goal pretty much seals it. We're in. Cabbage, big chance. Oh, damn it. Cabbage out of nowhere has scored the goal to give us a 6-point gap. The goal difference is insurmountable. There isn't a head-to-head in this division. And Cabbage, of all people, despite being injured most recently, has potentially just given Thames a promotion of sorts at the very least. I mean, they only highlighted the game. We've sat here and watched nothing happen. Wrexham need a very late goal to change things. Chesterfield can't fight back as we're not up officially. But my goodness me, Cabbage. I mean, Gabriel Jesus, I don't understand. I don't know why I did it, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It's Thames 1, Notts County 0. I don't think they can possibly sign this off. The goal difference, for as big as it is, it's not going to matter as we go to the top. Wow, Oxford lost as well to Crawley. Didn't even register that at all. We go to the top of the table. I mean, we are all but officially promoted. We are all but officially promoted as it's going to tick on. There are 2 games to go. I can't believe it. I can't bottle this. I'm playing the 2 bottoms. You couldn't write it either. I'm playing the 2 relegated sides on the final day. And unless they both beat me 6-0, we will have been promoted to League 1. This is such a weird... Because I know it's happened, but there's nothing official. Like... I don't think I've ever been in this situation. Another thing in this save that's never happened to me before. Cabbage's goal has done it. What an absolutely bizarre game as well. It was completely highlightless as our good run into the season here has continued. I don't know if usually they have like a highlight bar somewhere, right? I don't know if I can see that if I go on sort of watch the goals to see what highlights occurred during the game. I think it was literally none. We still picked up 5 yellow cards because we're prone to do that. Not a single highlight on the game other than the final moments. We might as well watch it again, viewers. There are so few highlights. Ollie to Cabbage, the finish from just inside the box is sublime, and in the final 30 seconds of the game, wow, I can't believe it's happened in that way. That is absolutely ridiculous. 2 wins. And who could be face? Who is getting relegated from the championship? That's what I'm most interested in. Reading could be one of those sides. It looks likely. Lincoln City, Wigan, they're the other options right now, it seems, as there are a couple of games to go. But goodness gracious me, that is a crazy end, knowing that it's probably got us promotion. It's weird. I've been burnt so many times that I think it's like 20 goal swing or something. It's more than that, and I'm being uncertain about it. But no, I think it's done. I think we can safely say it's done. We'll be back tomorrow for a season review. What a weird time. Thank you so much for watching. The support on the series recently has been immense. It's very heartwarming to see so many people enjoying the series, as that is ridiculous. I will see you again soon for more. League 1, another transfer window. Should we stream it? We should probably stream it. We love with care for it's been to say it's time. Unbelievable.